Hi everybody, it's Isaac here, back with another video, and as you can see I'm at my public profile. I will be talking about 5 tips to help improve your public profile. Now if you're familiar with my videos, you know that might spin into like 6 or 7 points depending on what I remember in the middle of the video. I'll write down some sort of basic script for these, and then I'll typically think of more in the middle of the video. So without further ado, here's our 5 basic tips to help improve your Nitro Type profile. First things first. Using an impressive car is definitely something you want to do. For instance, I use the Lykan Hypersport most of the time, not only because I like the car, because it's also an impressive car. You know, it's for 50,000 Nitro Type races, which I think is a pretty big deal. So I use that. The other thing, use a trail that goes with your car. Anything that's like aesthetically pleasing, that goes with your car will help, of course. I know some people like to use really crazy trails with their cars that don't match. Maybe that's a thing you want to do. Not under my control. Again, this is really just my suggestions. You don't have to go change your profile because of something I said. Change it if you actually want to. That's something I should have mentioned earlier. But yes, making sure your trail goes somewhat with your car is always a good idea. Now here's another thing that people don't talk about very much, but I think is really important. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're like a decently fast typist, and maybe you average 100-ish words per minute, and you want to be averaging that so that, you know, obviously when people see that, they're like, oh, cool, this person averages around 100-ish words per minute. Because psychologically, if somebody averages 100 words per minute, that's going to seem like a huge amount better than somebody who averages like maybe 92 or 93 words per minute, even though it's only a few words per minute off, because it's a triple digit versus a double digit, or just 10 more-ish, like, you know, in that bracket for the words per minute zones that they use on races to determine who you're racing. Just that little bit can actually make a difference. So I always try to recommend when you're ending your Nitro Type racing for a day, maybe you do a set amount of races like I do, where some people just race till they get tired, some people have a set amount of races. I have a set amount of races I do every day, and I really like doing that because it gives me a lot of advantages. I can expect to know when I'm about done with racing, so that I can plan out a video and how long that video is going to be. But anyway, that's besides the point. When you're done with your Nitro Type session, you should have your words per minute be something that actually represents what you can type, or even faster. Because most of the time people are reading your profile, well, yes, you may be racing people and they may view your profile while you're racing. Unless you're racing for more than several hours, a majority of the day will be spent with you not online, with your words per minute not improving, or just going down either. But still, I feel like a fair bit of profile views are going to come when you're offline. Maybe that's just them viewing on your team, I don't know. Stuff like that. You will still get a lot of profile views while you're racing, but still, you want to have your account presentable for when you're not racing. So that's why I always recommend to have a good words per minute that you are satisfied with for average when you are done racing. That way, you know, like for me, 146 is pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. That's maybe on the slightly higher side of what I average. I typically average around 144 to 145. But yeah, 146, I'm happy with that. And that's why sometimes I'll actually do more races at the end of my session than what I planned in order to get my words per minute up. And that just helps. And yeah, I'm sorry, this was a really long and complex point, but it helps a lot. Next thing's next. Any badge can help. So for instance, even like Nitro Type Gold, that obviously is going to help with your profile. People are probably going to take it a little more seriously. But any badge, even like top 300, I find that helps a lot, both aesthetically and kind of in terms of status. Even though top 300 badge is not that hard to get, I think. I've gotten it a few times before, and I'm not a grinder. Like, I used to do 100 races a day, and I got the top 300 badge for like a good solid week. Now, that was during the summer, but I have gotten it during the school year when the leaderboards are a little more busy. But yeah, any badge can help. Again, just any badge, top 300. It doesn't have to be like a top 3 or a top 10 or whatever the other badges are. Just any badge will help. And last thing, this is the one nobody likes to do. Appealing car arrangement. First of all, I don't care about profile views. Don't judge yourself on those. That's just a number to associate with your account. I don't really care about that. But yes, appealing cars. As you can see, mine are not that appealing of an arrangement. None of them are painted the same color. I actually like it that way. I know that's weird. Most people don't like that. I do. I like having them different colors because it just makes it feel like, in my mind, it makes it feel like there's more cars. Because it doesn't just... It's kind of another psychological effect But still, I like having different colored cars because it just looks more variety, looks more interesting. But some people really do like having all their cars the same color, except for gold cars. Keep the gold cars gold, because that's just a law of physics. I'm joking, but still. Have an appealing car arrangement. You can arrange this by all sorts of ways. I made a really horrible video a long time ago I probably should have taken down about different methods for organizing your garage. Again, it could have gone way better. It's back on my old computer. I'll probably make another video doing the exact same thing sometime on a day where I don't have a video idea, because that video has a lot of views, but it's really terrible. So, be looking for that. I'm sure I'll be making that. But yeah, any sort of appealing car arrangement. Again, one of these days I'll get around to it if I ever have time. Probably over summer break. I'll probably do a lot of rearranging just because that's fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you got something out of this. Again, you don't have to take any of this seriously. You don't have to change anything about your profile just because I told you to. People have done that before when I did profile rating, and I felt kind of bad about it. And I probably should have mentioned this is just my opinion. This is not like fact. Because really, in terms of opinion, there is no such thing as fact. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else to say. I'm on spring break this week. I might do a random live stream. I'm not sure, though. We'll see. There is a Nitro Type cash giveaway for $3 million going on in the description. 3 winners, $1 million each. Make sure to enter that correctly, because some people don't. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.